still run a very kind of British setup. There's no flamboyancy to their kind of, especially their CT setup.
No.
It's very defined and very
quite regimental, you know. But it worked. It worked really well for them against Eternity, and I hope they either up their games or CRG further up their games, and we get an exciting game for this last map.
We've got the lads coming in now for a nice knife round here.
The boys.
What team are they going to be wanting to get? What team ideally?
Typically terrorists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Set the tempo. 1v1 now. Vertigo's won the knife. Big knife.
Toxic. That's probably the first knife I've actually seen them win. So
yeah. That's true actually.
So that's good. Where looks like they're not swapping straight away. But
oh no, they are switching. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, there'll be the classic T start. They'll be looking to get a big momentum going. The T side, I'd say, is a bit more biased towards terrorists. Just the options we've got. So let's go. Here we go.
But that is interesting as well. You know, we saw Toxic lock it down on CT earlier. So, but no, here we go. We saw them win the T pistol, I believe, earlier actually against Eternity. So, actually, no, they didn't actually. No, they got owned. Pulse went huge on the site. I remember.
Thanks for that tactical insight.
Yeah,
That's really great knowledge.
Yeah, no. Last time they went, they did quite a slow strat, and it worked. You know, it worked really well until they got to the bomb site. So, let's see what happens this time. It looks like they can do a similar thing actually.
So it looks like Som there, they're kind of listening out for footsteps along scene.
And Socken has actually been owned at top of middle there by someone. Yeah, no, Red Snake's quite low as well, so it's, you know, it's even trades at the minute.
So they're kind of terrorists waiting outside these long doors here, seeing what they can do, seeing if they can get any intel whatsoever before they make that move. Som, as ever, the point man for Fragmaster's Toxic will be leading the charge.
Look at this choke point. You know, we've got 2 CT players as well. This is going to be exciting. Yeah, no, they're both blind. Danielson's got 1. Danielson's got 2. That's 3. Before Neil gets a reply.
Excellent work. So Som came out there, not even looking to the left. He didn't even consider it being a position. So how did that?
Quite lazy. Quite lazy. No, Webber's got a frag there at middle. So 2v3 now. They've got the bomb.
They've got the bomb. It looks like they're
good HP
to be
as well.
See what I can do. Let's get on to CT here. It looks like he might not be expecting this. He's got himself in the car. Possibly giving the call
he's
off.
in a good position now.
Needs to be taking one down with him, really. Great work from him. JT taking one down.
So it's Neil versus 2 now. They're going to quickly push in whilst he's planting. That was poor. That was poor. Danielson versus Neil. Danielson's in a good position, very aggressive position in B. 1v1, close.
And
massive.
Danielson has gone absolutely huge for his team. 4 huge frags for CRG there. Neil Zena didn't even manage to get the bomb down there, so that's not even going to be good for the economy. Perhaps he should have gone for a safer plan at the back there and just guaranteed the bomb going down, but unfortunately was no bomb there at all. So Terrorists now going to be in a difficult situation with their money. Dust 2 is not a great place to be with no cash.
No.
So they've opted for this P250 head armor setup. This is what we've seen them doing quite a lot this tournament.
Yeah, it has worked for them a few times as well. So
well, as long as CRG don't do anything silly, I think they'll be fine.
Like you can see, you know, Red Snake's got a biz on, and we're saying, you know, that with against P250 armor is just suicide sometimes.
Well, let's see how it pans out. It depends on your gameplay. If you like hiding and waiting around corners, it can be fine. But on Dust 2, it's kind of a deathmatch map, I'd say. You want to keep it long range, keep the Famouses out.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. So we've got, you know, Spuds on the site. It looks like Toxic are going to be working up short. So they're going onto the site, see if they can get a bomb plant, get that money going.
This could be difficult for Spuds
to
hold
is holding, Got 1. Been dropped there by Vertigo. See if they can kill. Oh, that's a massive shot from Daniel.
Big work here this game. Maybe this is going to be a good one for him.
Som's got a frag though onto Declan. 2v2. Oh, that's massive from Vertigo. Vertigo versus JT. Both low HP.
Come on, who's going to take this? This is going to be a
This is the big balls round. Massive from Vertigo.
Come on, Tom. That's good.
Massive, massive round. Instantly taking that advantage away from CRG. They could quickly run away with this now as well if they're not careful.
It shows you how vital those PT50 and head armor combos are.
I think we saw them do exactly the same thing earlier on this map.
So potentially Red Snake not learning his lesson there, buying a Bison, not taking down a frag. So it's unfortunate, but
it's a bitter lesson to take in the final of his LAN, definitely.
So now we've got the CTs obviously forced to an ego here. They haven't really got much to work with. They're kind of just working on
They're going to be annoyed as well. You know, they shouldn't have lost that.
I think that's the second time that's happened this game as well. So it's unfortunate for them. Like maybe it's a lesson they need to learn. But can't let teams keep anti-ecoing you. It's just not.
Oh man, yeah, this should be quite straightforward here for Toxic. These next 2 rounds. You see Declan trying to battle them at long. Spuds has come to help as well. Red Snake's got a frag onto Weber, actually, surprisingly. Yeah, Red Snake's flanking quite aggressively here from T-Spawn. Yeah, no, it looks like Toxic just going straight over to B side, you know, no messing around.
Red Snake taking another kill there from T-Spawn.
Yeah, the bomb's down now in middle. They're quite split up. Red Snake's now facing Socken.
Oh, it takes a headshot there from
Yeah,
Socken.
Socken's got a P9.
Oh my goodness, this is could
what are Toxic doing? This is again is very, very lazy by Toxic.
What? Yeah, that is. Yeah,
why is Socken pushing? You know, why isn't he helping Som with the bomb?
That was an abomination.
Abomination.
They're kind of running around one by one, kind of one person doing this over there, one person running through the tunnels, trying to desperately
perhaps watch Neilzinho now, because this is on him. 1v3. He's not even watching tunnels. Gone out the doors. Big frag. Big frag. They're both low.
So
Jesus.
Where do we even start with that round? So
that was absolutely dire CS.
Well, it's unfortunate because the CTs there didn't even have full P250s. They took USPs and like 3 P250s, I think. And they got the first couple of picks, and then kind of Red Snake, once he got into that, do we need to pause? Are we in control of that?
I don't know. No, it looks like it's been paused.
So they had control of the round. It was theirs to go and win. They just needed to commit to a bomb site and just take it from there, which they looked like they were doing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Red Snake took a pick.
With a Galil.
Got a Galil.
Killed Tom at middle. Killed Vertigo at middle with the bomb. Then Som had to retrieve that.
Absolute madness ensued.
Absolute carnage.
So I guess they got the call. Oh, he's T-spawn.
Yeah.
And then Soccer's like, okay, no worries. I'll go get him. I've got the P90.
Yeah, got the P90. You know, it's an easy frag. No, it's not. He's got a Galil. You know, so while Socken is chasing that frag down, Som is crossing the higher tunnels to go towards B with the bomb. Red Snake has actually killed him crossing.
And then he's taking that kill on the Socken as well.
And Socken is, you know, completely stuck in no man's land, and that's... Is it worth an extra frag on the scoreboard?
Well, I guess this is good for Code Red Gaming. They gave away that eco on the second round, and now they've gone back and ecoed them straight back.
Yeah.
So I guess it's keeping things exciting. It makes a good. It's a good spectator sport, isn't it?
It is. But if I was on FM Toxic now, I'd probably be screwing.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just a lesson to learn from both teams. That people need to.
Is this a tactical pause as well? Maybe to just like have a few words. Go, guys. What are we playing at? Or
I'm not sure.
Or is there a technical issue?
Well, there's nowhere we're finding out. So
I've seen
like we can
Yaka's
speculate if you
leaving
like.
the building.
We can speculate if you like. Let's just say it's a tactical talk.
We'll say that. I hope it is, because if they're not careful, I mean, I've been in these situations, you know, where you're the massive favourite to win a LAN.
Yeah.
You just play your game, but actually, you know, you start thinking about these little things, you know, just running after players, you know, way, got the P90, get that frag. Actually, I've just lost the team the round.
Okay, so we'll kind of reset now, kind of like it's gone back to CRG have won the pistol, and they're getting back on track with their money. Let's have a look at the scoreboard right now and see how they're getting on. So Danielson has been, he also got those 4 big frags in the pistol and won the clutch, the 1-on-1, which is absolutely huge for his team.
He had a huge pistol round, without a doubt.
Ever since then, he's kind of quietened down. He hasn't, the last 2 rounds, he hasn't been made that much of an impact. But on the other team, we've got Neilzinho, who seems to me he's been the star player for.
It's funny, you know, because I was speaking to Neil earlier, and he said whenever he top frags, they lose because he shouldn't be top fragging essentially for their team.
Well, it's not that he's been top fragging. He's been left in these kind of 1vx situations, hasn't he? So even on the pistol, I think he picked up a couple of frags, and then he was left in a 1-on-1, which unfortunately he lost. And then that last round, then he was left in a 1-on-2, which I thought he was going to take. He took the kill. He took the kill outside B there quite nicely, and he was left in about 50 HP, and the other guys were 1-shot dead. But he went for a little crowd spray, and it didn't go in his favour. But
he's renowned for that as well. But you know, you get aim punched quite badly in this game as well, especially when it's got an AK. But they were 2 easy frags, really. You know, they were both red HP, and I hate to say it, but I think, you know, Toxic will be quite scarred by losing that Antico round.
Sure. So CRG is currently set on 2-1.
Yeah.
What kind of score do they need realistically to have a shout of beating FM Toxic, one of their stronger
CRG
laps?
again, I think. So Socken's come back. He obviously needed a wee or something. That must be why he pushed him.
Little wee.
Little wee.
All right, here we go. We should be coming back to you guys.
I think CRG just want to win the half, get as many rounds as they can. You know, T is the favoured half, but they did see Toxic have a great half, you know. So, you know, CRG just want to put... I think there's no pressure on CRG. I spoke to Daniel, and, you know, he was happy that they got a map. you know, that they've turned up to this final.
So they've already had their final in a way.
Yeah,
they've kind of come what they come to do. They came to play on the big stage. Anything now is a bonus. So they're going to be playing quite relaxed, quite happy just to be here, really, aren't they? They'll be sucking in the atmosphere, kind of sucking it all up and just seeing what they can do with it. So they're currently winning on the grand final stage.
Because an I-Series final, you know, it's every UK player's dream to win an I-Series. I know they're not as big as the DreamHacks or anything, but it is our homeland. This is the biggest land we have in the UK. So
exactly. It's a shame that the UK scene doesn't support it as much. We don't bring enough teams here.
Yeah.
But here we go. Anyway, back to the main agenda.
The action. Yeah. No. So, you know, Toxic are on eco. You know, they've just been decimated that round. So this should be a straightforward round for CRG, but we're seeing a fast rush here by Toxic. Tom leading it. Red Snake getting 2 huge frags. JT as well. You know, look, this is clinical now.
No problem for the boys there. Socken taking one frag with him. Potentially 2? No, unlucky there. So that's going to get them back to 3-1 now. So that's kind of just like they've won the pistol and they've lost the round. So it's kind of all reset. They've kind of made up for their errors of losing that eco in the second round. So here we go. We're going to have to see a full buy here from both teams, I believe. I see.
Yeah, I just saw an AWP being bought as well there by CRG. So I think that'll be for Spuds, obviously.
Here we go. The AWP battle is about to begin. Let's see how it goes down.
Round 1. Oh, he's seen him.
Damage exchange, but I think Spuds looks like he knows how Vertigo plays this. I think he might have been watching him, so it's going to be an interesting half, I think.
So Socken and Neil are actually going very fast here up short, so Spuds is in a great position. Great. Oh, that was a big shot to miss.
So they're going to probably be falling back here, seeing what they
can do. They've sussed out what they're doing on A, though. They know Spuds is there with the AWP. You know, I think they're just doing their normal thing where they leave Weber to sort of, you know, get those backstab frags, you know, take it slow. He is the guy you want in the clutch situation. So.
Absolutely. Weber's such a strong player. He's proven time and time again how big he can be. He can turn around where you're 3-on-1 into a complete massacre for the other team. So
a few one-taps and it's game over.
One of the strongest AK players in the game currently. So it's going to be...
So it looks like Tom's just picked up... Vertigo just picked up the bomb and heading to one of the bomb sites. I don't want to say which, just in case, you know, hearing him. But it looks like Toxic are setting up to hit a strat now. It's 45 seconds left.
Here we go. It's going
to be close, this. CRG have got quite a heavy setup here.
There's Som probably looking to cause some chaos here around this mid area, seeing what he can do, keep the CTs at bay perhaps.
I'm not sure he's going to check his... Oh, that was tough for Som there, just go out on his own. Neil's got a big frag on JT at car. Socken as well has got another big frag. It's Red Snake outside the site. Socken is causing all sorts of nightmares here in CT spawn, I believe he's in. Yeah, look, he's got that frag of them rotating. This would be a big frag if he gets his next kill. Oh, that's a massive kill from Spuds. They know they can rotate safely now over to B. Daniel Sands pushing B tunnels. He hasn't checked T-spawn. Weber's killed him. Spuds has come in the site now with the AWP and Red Snake. Both in one position now, so this is interesting, you know. What? Oh, no, that's big from Tom.
That's right.
Wow, that's massive from Vertigo.
Yep, so they kind of kept it there to they went for a kind of a hybrid sort of B take and mid split sort of thing. So Som was trying to get that aggro in middle by walking out, trying to keep people there. Fortunately, didn't manage to get himself a pick, but he had enough aggro around that mid area to allow the guys to get in and Neil to get that first opening frag. So that was good work from him. So that was a good, nice standard round from Toxic there. Managed to get themselves back in this game, back on track. Money's back in the bank. So
but we see CRG on buy again. You know, this is a big round because the next round they lose, they will be on eco. So Spuds hasn't got an AWP either this round, so that's worth noting.
This is we saw this a lot from Socken in previous games. Gets himself up into this position and see who he can spot onto the site. See if anyone will give him a chance to rip their head off. And so far we haven't seen him make many kills in this position.
No.
Hasn't been given a lot.
But it's a good position to take. You know, aggressively get up short. You know, then you know they're either long or they're just playing on that absolute standard 1-1-1. So you'll have one on the site or in Goose, one at crossover maybe with an AWP, or one in the pit as well. So it looks like they're just setting up like that, but it'll be interesting to see how Toxic now take this. They've held out for about 40 seconds now, so it's up to Toxic now to make a move.
Everyone lying in wait. No one really wants to commit to a frag here, do they?
It does look like they're going to head towards a certain bomb site again. This is very slow, very patient by Toxic. Yeah, they're taking the bomb site now. They're going into B bomb site. Red Snake's at cars. Som's got a big frag at middle.
Nice work from Milzini. Another opening frag for him for the B bomb side. JT taking 2 skulls down
Oh,
with 3 frags from JT.
Oh, massive
Huge
from
format
JT.
from JT. Absolutely amazing work from him. Showing
Yeah.
that he is not scared of FM Toxic coming to his bomb site. Manages to take down 4 of the best players in the UK in one single clip. Absolutely
I mean, that wasn't
incredible.
even all them coming from B tunnels then. Som was coming sprinting up from middle. That was massive,
and
massive from JT.
That is going to ruffle some feathers in the FM Toxic camp. They're going to be asking themselves some serious questions as to why flashbangs were not going in over the top of the middle.
No entrance to B today, boys. JT is there.
He is locking that.
So they're coming sprinting out of long now. All of Toxic are outside of long. It's a matter of clearing up, I think, here for CRG. There's been a few exchanges, so now it's a 1v2 for Som. Maybe one of those Toxic players that you would want left in this situation. So
he's got himself the bomb and 42 HP, so he's not in a great situation.
And a rifle, though.
Well, yeah, but it's just they're not going to give him much to work with here. I don't think they're even going to give him a look in and try and get the bomb down. They know where he is. They've got him isolated. We've got the CTs here holding.
Yeah, we can see. They're holding great positions. Great positions for some info. The quick call. Both get there. They'll kill him.
I think so. Som's doing the right thing here. He's waiting for the CTs to make a mistake. He doesn't want to be the one that makes that vital error and run across and give PS3 a flag. He's using the time he's got to
his advantage, definitely.
Well, exactly. He's got so much time here. He literally needs to wait for the CTs to make an error here. So could this be it? Could this be the face that was too much?
Oh, it's a close battle, this, isn't it?
They know how deadly Som is. They're not going to be silly here.
It's a big nade from Som. Yeah, that's done 41 damage. So JT is actually flanking. Does Som expect this? I don't think he does. No, he didn't expect that.
He did well. He did what he could. He had 2 on 1, low HP, no armor, got the bomb down, and that's gonna be enough for him to buy next round. Hopefully.
I tell you what, CRG are they're going away with this, aren't they?
Well, this is the momentum we talked about. Once a team starts getting rounds on the board, they can potentially just build up, and then start being a bit looser. They don't have to play such a rigid setup anymore. They can start doing something a bit crazier, like pushing people up to B or going for big AWP picks and stuff like that. So it's good to see them getting this momentum going. It's fantastic, and they're winning clutches. They're not getting.
They're really proving why they're here.
Absolutely.
And why they won that last map. So
we've got
Toxic is splitting B here really quickly. Don't think Red Snake expects that. No, they're coming up to B, splitting it from both directions. It's up to JT again. JT has actually owned this. He's sort of
unfortunately
sort of owned himself in the process because he was in that thick smoke. Vertigo actually no-scoped him, I think, there.
So that was good from Toxic, right? So they have switched up from their kind of traditional stifle play and gone for a more aggressive, fast tactic, which
and
really
it worked.
And it knocked him off. They're like the CTs just weren't expecting that. They had no idea that was coming.
No.
So that's what we need to see more from Toxic. Even just generally, like not even in this game, they need to start being more dynamic and be able to do calls that aren't in their strat book.
Yeah.
Someone whoever's calling needs to be thinking, okay, this is how the other team's playing.
This is what we're going to do.
How can I outplay them here and mix things up, get in their head and catch them out? Like, so that's what they just did then. Someone made a call. I can't imagine that was even in their strat book. Someone just said, right, guys, they're playing
just
this
hit
setup.
mid to B
Let's
really
go for
quickly.
mid. They won't expect it from us. Let's do what we can. So that, fantastic work from them.
You could see how surprised Red Snake was there. He was just sort of jumping around outside of B doors. I don't think he expected that at all.
Well, it's as soon as they know that the CTs haven't got an AWP. Do you know what I mean? So they haven't got that intel spotting up mid. So they can't even tell what's going on there. So
yeah, look, we can see this is a desperate buy now from the CRG. Looks like Declan might just have a P250 actually. Rest are on M4s.
So this could be the swing of momentum now into the other camp, into the FM Toxic camp.
Yeah, so you can see Socken is in this advanced position up on short as well.
Yeah, he loves it around there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I like the way he plays it. He's just getting intel for people. He's not overcommitting.
No, he's not just going to go and have a cheeky face and get his head ripped off, and that's important because that does happen a lot in CSGO, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
People would just get too horny for that frag. So we've got, again, CRG seem to be stacking heavily towards middle and sort of leaving a bomb site. They're committing to one in the pit. Yeah, I think, we're going to see a slow execution again by Toxic.
Oh, it seems like they're doing a set strack here. I think I recognise
I recognise these smokes and flashes, No, this is a great fake. Look, they're coming out middle now. Declan's not expecting that at all. Socken, is in CT spawn again, I think. Yeah, he's killed one, get the second, no, 2v2 now. You got Vertigo and Weber, Daniel San and Red Snake. Probably the 2 CRG players as well that you'd want in a situation. You know, Danielson's been playing out of his socks so far in Dust 2.
Yeah,
Tom is in a bit of an awkward position now, isn't he?
Well, you can see what
or is he going to no-scope people?
He just has to be aggressive here, doesn't he? Yeah,
shotgun AWP.
Bit of shotgunning. Never hurt anyone.
Here we go. Yeah.
Oh,
that's a big miss. Resnake's low though, so he could block him. This is close. It's a bit cringy.
Guys.
Oh, jeez.
Is it going to be enough? No kit on him. I think he should be okay. That was a massive round for Code Red Gaming. I think he should be quite comfortable with his defuse. Yeah, there it is.
That was a bit bad. Was that bad CS, that last fight?
I'm not sure it would be bad CS. I think it's just a stage. Everyone's a bit nervous. It's a big round in the game. People kind of Tom committed to a Glock there when he probably got a call that he was low and kind of was wondering why he wasn't dying straight away.
Sort of like smashing his button thinking, burst fire Glock will work.
Both shut down to their pistols and it kind of got a bit awkward for both parties.
Yeah. But CRG got the round and that's important for them. But Toxic aren't too affected by that. They're a buy-in. You can see Socken again is straight in that position. I almost feel like he should start doing something with this position now. He's sort of getting there, doing nothing for 30, 40 seconds even, and then.
Well, I guess he's kind of hoping that the CTs have banked on something else and gone for a different kind of setup. But CTs
they're not changing. It's working. Why change?
Absolutely. So they're kind of just traditional Dust 2 setup here, kind of waiting, see what they can do with the round. Not really much to report here. CTs are kind of keeping into their, not giving much away. They're not. No. They have not. Well, they've got the AWP in hand. Where's that being placed onto the long crossover? Yeah. Ready for them if they want to execute. And it's Spuds. He's, not a player that we've really heard much about. But geez, he's been, making a name for himself in this game. They all have, to be fair to them. So they're hitting out middle now. Tom's got an AWP. Vertigo's got the AWP out of middle. That first
I'm not sure if that was a set strat or what. I mean, they're just sort of walking out middle.
Tom really needs this pick here. I think he might be able to get this. Big miss.
Yeah, he's missed it, unfortunately. Sokken's there to help him, though, so they've got that exchange. But now there's, Daniel Santa's top of middle. Look, creeping behind them. They're not aware. He's killing one.
We could have done more with that.
Oh, yeah, that was a bit of a fail. So Spuds now is at long crossover. Is he going to kill Weber? Yeah, that's one down. Are they all just going to run into his crosshair?
No, I think he's fallen back there. Got the boys coming in from the
Sokken's quickly holding short, but look, the CT's coming through spawn. We've got someone on the site and Socken on short. Spuds at long. This is perfect for the CTs. If they were to hit someone on the site now, this would be big. Sokken's a bit far away to help. Is it a good plant for him as well? I don't think it is. No, it's a bad plant.
Even if he can kill this guy.
And
why
is Socken? This is what we're talking about, that language thing as well. I'm not putting it down to that, but if Som had told Socken that he'd planted there, would you push that far down short? You probably shouldn't have done, should you?
It seems like there's a lot of panicking going on right now, unfortunately. 7-3 in favour of CT is not a score we're used to seeing. You normally see the T's run away with this map, and especially when you see the names playing. So Code Red Gaming, you'd expect them to be kind of almost losing this half. Like you forget FM Tox to be building on this huge momentum as T side, and now they're forced into an eco now. They're rushing
sprinting
up
short. Look, they've caught them completely off guard. They've not done that yet. You've got Spuds at long again with the AWP.
Should be doing this in their gun rounds, mixing it up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Socken needs to start just running up and catch them completely out of surprise. Completely off guard, sorry.
There we go, the retake coming
JT in. Here, yeah, the two blind, a perfect flashbang.
Big dreams, big heart.
JT is wrecking the dreams.
Fighting in his corner. Great work from JT.
An actual dream wrecker.
Been a big fan of his this game. 15 frags he's currently sat on, highest on the server. Terrorist team, no one's really pulling that much out for.
No one's helping themselves, are they?
So we've got to see some very average play coming from FM Toxic. No one's really.
This is where you need someone to just go, right, guys, follow this, and just Som, Weber, Socken even just sprint out short or something, get 3 headshots. That's it. That's what I'm expecting from Toxic, and it's not actually happening at the minute.
They've got this lovely spawn now. It looks like they'll be utilising this and seeing what they can do with it, because so far this bomb side has worked well for them. Let's see.
No, JT's in a car. Red Snake's reacting. They're in the site now. Red Snake's coming to help.
Got all flashbangs coming in.
JT was spraying there. Didn't really work. Red Snake's got 2 big frags there, though. Daniel San is flanking quickly. Weber is in B tunnels. This is a massive situation here for CRG. They've got the numbers in their favour. Let's see if Toxic can hold this.
So Webb has been quite quiet this game. He's holding those tunnels there.
It's a big nade though, massive nade. Can he kill the guy in tunnels? Yeah, he's got a big frag onto Daniel San. It's suddenly a 3v2 when it was a 4v3, sorry. Yeah, there's a big hold there from Toxic.
Okay, so we've got a B rush there, working in their favour. Is this a sign of, okay, let's stop doing this?
The quick B rush, the quick mid to B rush.
Those are the rounds that are working for them. The standing around and driving the clock out
doing pretty
working.
flashbangs and pretty smokes. It's not working against the CRG team.
So look, they've got to spawn again. Are they going to utilise it as well?
Let's see if they do the same thing. Look, we can see that CRG are quite slow at actually getting into that bomb site because Red Snake has pushed through middle. Got 3 committed towards A. JT's on his own.
And they've just gone for it again.
Yeah, they're killing him.
See what I mean? This is what he needs to be doing.
Red Snake's been killed as well, coming through lower B by Som. That's a massive frag. Som, another huge frag onto Daniel San coming out of long. That was massive.
Throw your strat book out the window and just start utilising your spawns and just kill them. This is what this all LAN's about. LAN finals are about getting in there and just killing people. You don't need to necessarily follow the rule book here. You just all you need to do is just go around as a unit and just take frags and just surprise people and catch them when they're not on their A game, i.e. on a LAN environment. So this is it. That was perfect play from them. They got the spawn again. They know it worked last round and they catch them off surprise. And CTs probably weren't expected to see that twice in a row.
I mean, look, you didn't even have Red Snake in B with JT normally. I mean, JT had sort of just got into B when actually the flashbangs were going off, so he was completely blind by the doors. You had Red Snake behind mid-box, you know, he wasn't even in that sort of B helping role, so
and you know what the best thing
so split up.
You know what the best thing about this is now? The fact that FM have done that twice. CRG are going to have to change their setup. Yeah. They're going to start thinking,
and
right,
their money. Look at their money.
How are we going to counter this? And the best thing FM can do now would be like do a fast short or a fast long.
Yeah.
So they want to kind of
look, we can see Toxic are actually going to be hitting along by the looks of it. Or just gathering up, getting ready for it. They know the other team will be eco, I think. Yeah. Got to kill him. Nice kill, Nilzinho. But, you know, we've got 2 people still on guns, so they need to be wary of that. Jade, who've got the guns? We've got Spuds and Declan.
I think, like we said, they've committed their guns into the B bomb site.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what Toxic had to do. They had to do just like kind of make out, well, yeah, we're going to keep doing this, and then just go somewhere else. Which is not ideal, but
no, look, they're just walking up long. This is quite good, but then it's also quite poor because they're giving CRG time to come over. See that? Oh, that's a big nade as well. Oh, that's a big frag from JT. Oh, Declan's putting that M4 to work. Oh. Yeah. Spud's now in a 1v3. He's got to be wise here and just save that AWP.
Yeah, absolutely. There's one round left.
For the last round. It'll be the last round of the half next, so he needs that AWP.
So it seems like FM Toxic have finally woken up. They stopped doing this kind of online kind of CS, this stand and work picks when we were all one-balling everyone and kind of all on top form. It's not working for them. They kind of just threw the rule book out and said, right, we're going to start rushing. We're going to start doing this, sticking together. And these boys should know that they've been in this LAN final enough times to know that you have to kind of mix things up and surprise people.
You know, it's very easy to say that from our, point of view. You know, we can see what's working, what's not working. But that shows, this Toxic team is experienced. They should know how to play these LAN finals. You know, it's just all about LAN strats. You have online strats, don't you, where the pretty smokes, pretty flashbangs. At LAN, it's a completely different game.
Yeah, you see a lot of the top teams don't use this kind of like set tactics for. They kind of play each round as it comes, and they call something different and utilize their fragging ability on the LAN instead of relying on strategy. So
yeah, no. So it looks like they're going to quickly go up short again. Got Vertigo and Socken.
Leading
They're going to actually be facing. Yeah, they're straight up facing. This is much better from FM Toxic. Massive shot from Socken there onto the AWP.
This is what they needed to be doing at the start of the game.
Socken knows there's one in the pit by the looks of it. They've got a bomb site. They've got it already. The bomb can go down. Sommer's doing this very interesting plant again, though. So it'll be interesting to see if CRG take the bomb site back, what actually happens. So Socken here is facing quite aggressively. Ooh, it's getting a bit awkward. No, he's got that kill.
Managed to get that kill onto the side. Should be able to get another one here as well.
Yeah.
See, they've finally woken up. So someone's made the call of let's change what we're doing and let's start going fast, and it's completely worked for them. They should have been doing that the whole time. Unfortunately, they've lost the half now. So Team Code Red Gaming, 8-7, fantastic half for them.
Massive half.
They have set themselves up brilliantly. Like if someone told them before this game you're going to win the CT half, they would take that absolutely.
Yeah, so without a doubt.
So they've won the CT half.
If they can win this pistol, it's huge. It's massive for both teams now.
Absolutely.
this is it now. You know, they've not got another map to go to. This is it. Dust 2 is the final map.
See, I like this. It looks like this team's kind of utilising their spawns as well. Maybe they'll take this together.
Yeah, let's see what happens. So it looks like they are going to go to long. Som's there on his own. He's falling back. That's very clever play.
Yeah, get the call off, fall back, and get the back.
Don't keep facing. Look, it looks like they're going to boost up actually onto A. Get some people there. Oh, massive shot from Som. Massive shots from Som. Can he get the next? Frag clip in the making. Onto Red Snake. Let's see if it happens.
4 frags of that P2000, and that is absolutely huge.
That was absolutely huge.
I think Som has arrived, and he is ready to play, and that is just.
We've just seen Brett give him a pat on the back, and I think that was, you know,
well deserved.
Yes, massively.
Great play by Som, and that is you don't really see that much these days. Four all headshots down from the crossover down to long.
That was damn right sick.
That was I think there's going to be many frag movies made of that. So it's absolutely incredible. Very nice play from Som.
You'll enjoy that. I think Red Snake literally just thought then, you know what, I'm not going to give him the 5-man.
That's not worth it.
Screw this, I'm going out middle. On Dust 2, you should not be losing anti-ecos. It's such long range, you know, keep them at long distance. You've got Famouses, you've got M4s. Put them to use. No, this is nice from, very nice from Toxic. See if they can get these next 2 rounds in. It seems like Red Snake actually knows that Socken's there.
It really is.
He's really hammering through that door.
We've got the last 2 terrorists here.
6 HP.
I think they know they're not going to get a bomb down here. It's 2 on 5. I think if they can get 1 kill, they'll be happy with that. But I don't even see that happening, to be honest. One goes. So, money in the camp. If they wanted to do, say, a Galil buy with armor, that is possible. In CSGO, you could actually surprise the other team with a Galil for 2,000 and some body armor. But I think when they've got this kind of position, they've got so many rounds on the board.
They should wait, They should definitely wait up a bit now.
Bide their time, get their orbs in.
It's a team map, you know. That's the way we're looking at it. They should be putting some rounds together. You know, wait for that money where you can get spuds with an AWP.
Oh, Som Doom. Some work there in middle, taking a few down. Weber gets a frag onto Red Snake. Bomb now is in upper B on JT. He's the last man standing for TeamCRG.
Neilson is in a massive position here. He's not going to let him get the bomb down, is he?
No, I think he's about to die any second now.
Why is Neilson scared? Face him.
It's land final, dudes. Gotta play it safe.
JT's just waiting for a frag now, isn't he? Oh, Jesus. That's why he wasn't facing.
Great shot.
He's had his head ripped off.
Let's have a look at the scoreboards, checking how we're doing. So we've got JT and Red Snake.
Outstanding player for them this game, hasn't he?
Absolutely. And we've got Som kind of woken up in the last few rounds and got himself on the 15 frags. Vertigo on 13, Socken on 13, Weber on 16, actually, but finding himself lower on the scoreboard, and Neilson on 9.
Yeah, no, they've got split with the AWP again now. It'll be interesting to see what they do. So it looks like CRG's going to that 2-1-2, like we saw on Inferno. Yeah, just seeing what they're doing, sussing out. But we saw Toxic play earlier, you know, we know that they'd like to have Som in CT spawn. Ready, quick rotate, Neilzinho and Weber towards B, and Tom with either an auto sniper or in this case, actually a FAMAS, you know, saving that money, getting the economy going. And Socken as well, we saw him use his position quite a bit behind the doors at long, so.
It'll be interesting to see how the teams approach this round. It looks like a very similar play style to what FM Toxic were doing. It's holding the short area, seeing what they can do with the round, and seeing if any picks become available. So we've got Danielson leading the charge here for his teammate. Setting up, this is very similar play style.
Yeah, very similar.
So they're going to be taking this with the set smoke and hopefully seeing if they can get a frag onto the bomb site.
So actually, Toxic have actually sacked A site off, you know, they're thinking, right, we'll be able to retake this.
Oh, so obviously
that's a big call. That's a big call, you know, they've got to deliver on that. It looks like actually Spuds is getting that really good bomb plant down, you know, the one that we saw Som actually not actually, you know, get a nice plant.
This is never a good position to be in. Like, no frag's been exchanged and the bomb goes down. You've left the terrorists with 5 men to defend the bomb site.
Yeah, this is on Spuds a bit if he can get this kill.
He needs this kill, and that's a couple of big
missing. Yeah, he's going for the flick shots. Is he tired? I don't.
Unfortunately, that's not going to pan out well for him. And we've got a 3-on-5 situation here.
Oh, they're getting ripped, aren't they? So we've got JT left now on short. They're defusing the bomb though. Yeah, nice retake there from Toxic.
Pretty close, but I feel like
you know, they've got 4 people left, haven't they? You know, the money's good now for Toxic. They'll be able to drop whoever lost their weapon. This is going well for Toxic.
So I feel like Spuds missed a couple of vital shots down onto long bombs.
Yeah,
Is
he flicking? I don't know.
I'm not sure what it was. It's just unfortunate for him. But those could have been very important frags indeed. But
Yeah.
now that's going to knock the team onto a full AK buy here. So they've sacked the AWP off and seen what they can do.
That was nice. Though. It was good conviction by CRG. You know, they obviously knew that Toxic weren't playing the site. They just took it, bomb planted, then they lost the after plant. So
yep, could have gone either way.
Get better at that. Yeah. Better at holding the bomb site once they're planted.
I think we're going to see another short take here from the terrorists. Trying to work up, trying to possibly do the same smokes and go through middle or something like that.
Yeah, perhaps changing it up.
Got the terrorists kind of a CT, lying in wait here, kind of not giving too much away, just waiting to see what the terrorists have in store for them. They don't want to start facing too much, especially when they're in this advantage now. 11-8 to CTs. All of a sudden, it's looking like this might be possible for
it looks like they are going to come out middle. Oh, I think they've just blinded themselves. So they've just lost that.
Oh, something that jump again.
Oh, Jesus, his mouse. He really needs to fix that. They've gone back there. They've sort of retreated. I think they're in a bit of no man's land. You know, you've got 35 seconds left now, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. They're just going to repeat it. Out mid to B.
So Neilzinho going to be the man to defend this. Weber picks up an AWP kill from the B window.
Yeah, no, Neil. This is on Neil here. 1, 2, get the third. Massive
nice
from Neil.
Excellent work from Neil. So it looked like it could have gone either way there when Son was in that kind of jumping spray battle in the middle. But perhaps
double jump.
The terrorists looked a bit confused after that. They weren't really sure. Someone had to just call, let's just go for this.
But they think that's a tactic that we've not seen before, the double jump. Is that some sort of bug?
The Som double jump.
The Som jump. So now, you know, CRG have been knocked onto Eco. This will be 30 native. Toxic lock this out. We're starting to creep towards, you know, the important rounds now of this game.
Yep. Toxic getting in the realms of we're going to win this game.
Yeah. Don't know if they've just turned up for this map or, you know, maybe the toll of the lower bracket as well is taking its, you know, taking its effect upon CRG because it's a long way. It's a long way to play. A lot of CS, a lot of maps.
It's a long old day. Well, we've been casting well since like midday today, and we're certainly feeling the strain, and we're not even playing. So I don't know how these guys feel. It's a long day of gaming. So it's terrorists. They're just looking for any picks they can get their hands on. I think they know this round isn't going to happen for them. CT Som.
Jesus, that mouse. That's really going to make him mad. So Tom's here holding the ramp on his own. He's blind. Oh, that's a massive shot from Danielson. They're playing well. They're playing well now, Toxic. They seem to be holding their own on CT.
Well, we saw how dominant they were against Eternity on Dust 2, especially on the CT side. Looks like they're going to actually take
double
two
AWP. Yeah, no, that's interesting.
Let's see who goes for the mid faces here. So we've got Vertigo here.
And then we've got Spuds. Is Spuds all playing as well? Whether he's going to face Spuds, that'll be interesting. Vendetta. So it looks like actually that CRG are going to be going out long. They've killed Socken. Tom's killed one. Killed another one. Go on, Tom. Kill another one. Oh no, they've sort of, you know, duped his peak. Brandon is right there though. You know, Weber is, replying with that AWP kill. That Tom actually missed.
We've seen Weber actually be very strong with the AWP and Dust 2. He actually makes some very vital picks. Not so flamboyant as he was in the last Dust 2 game, but we're going to see the terrorists now come up on this A-bomb side. See what they can do.
Oh, massive shot from Spuds. 1v1 now. Weber. I don't want to say where he is, but he's on 58. No, Spuds is quite low HP. Weber is full. Got a nade. He's all right. Probably sack off that AWP though.
So yeah, the terrorist.
Unless he's coming out to him.
Let it bloom. Great work.
Yeah,
I feel like I got a bit lucky there with that shot being missed, but he's got himself in a great position here. And Weber has absolutely took him back to school there.
I'm not sure if Spud sort of overcomplicated it there for himself. He could have just ran up to B, planted the bomb, made Weber work for that, because Weber had an AWP.
I like the play though. I thought it could have, like, any other day that could have worked, but Weber just seemed like he's
in a LAN final, you don't do that.
He's been here one too many times.
Yeah.
He knew what was going on.
A few too many radios now. That was sort of like, Weber was expecting that, wasn't he? He was, predicting that Spud would make that move.
The game sense and how he feels he can play against his players. He saw the smoke come down and didn't panic. He just held his ground and just saw, right, there's a chance this guy could push through, and that's what happened. So now we've got the TTs here kind of going back to this kind of short push, seeing if they can get to A bomb side, have any resistance again, see if they can possibly get that bomb down and see if they can work a post-plant win.
So it looks like we've got two quite heavy B setup. And Socken again is just holding on, but it looks like CRG are actually going to be walking out middle to B here. All on Neilzinho. He's been caught with a nade out. He's now on Weber. At the back of the site, he's at window with an AWP. No, he's a bit of trouble here.
Oh, that's a fantastic pick though.
That must have been a no-scope.
To somehow get a pick out of that, that was great weapon.
Yeah, that was decent.
This should be CRG's round now lined up. They've got the post plant here, post plant play, all on 100 HP. You've got Vertigo coming in with the AWP here, so it's going to be interesting to see what he can do with this. Oh, actually, he's dropped the AWP. He's got himself a Summons M4. Som trying to get any sort of picks. They need a pick before they can
that's massive from Socken in tunnels. Big kill from... Oh, massive kills. They don't know that Socken's tunnels, though. Socken's got some damage there, taken from that nade.
Time is ticking away.
That's a massive kill from Daniel.
Not going to be enough, is it? So, interesting round there from CRG. Managed to get that B split rocking again. Yeah. They got the first pick onto Neilzinho.
Neil got caught out, didn't he? Got caught out there.
Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Like, it's a position where you only play one person, and if you get caught with 5 people running out without any real comms of it happening, then you're obviously going to struggle. Potentially, he could have been playing that from outside B, but he went for the gamble and chose to face it from middle. So we've got a nice spawn here.
Going for a big rush here. This is that big balls call at LAN. They're throwing everything out of the book. They've not seen Neilzinho here. Neil might get a few kills. Got 2 before JT replies onto him. Weber's outside the site. Got another frag. The bomb is actually stuck on big box here, so someone's going to have to make a little bit of a maneuver here to actually get it. Yeah, look at this. Weber's really confident now. Maybe perhaps a little bit overconfident. JT's now in a good position. Got the bomb. 1v3. Som's in a great position as well. He's waiting for this push.
Oof. JT kind of tentatively trying to get some sort of action going for him out there. And unfortunately, it's not going to be enough.
Desperate situation. 15-9. You're on to match point now for FM Toxic.
So what do FM Toxic have to do to pull this out now? So they've seen so many UK teams get to the position and not being able to draw it out. So hopefully now the terrorists aren't going to have great buys here. They're going to be really clutching at straws with armor and guns and just pretty much everything. They're going to have to just throw everything out the window and see what sticks. And just let's see how they approach this next round. You can see Red Snake trying to get some sort of aggro over towards a long area.
Some damage there, isn't he, from that nade. We've seen Socken hold long just on his own. You know, they've not really tested him actually.
Terrorists kind of ganging up here in middle, kind of hoping to
sort of not. I don't think they really know what they're doing. They just sort of, they know they need to win a round. It's that desperate sort of, let's just go together, get the kills, get the bomb down.
That's fine though, as long as they stick together and work frag for frag.
So we've got Vertigo now.
Headshot.
It's been absolutely owned there by Red Snake.
Huge frag from Red Snake. This could be the round for them. They just need to get the bomb down now, play a good post-plant game, not do anything too silly, and they've got those rounds.
That's a massive kill as well. And Spawn, Socken at long, Som as well, getting some damage in there. 3v2 now for CRG.
There we go.
Neilzinho's coming here now with the flank.
Bit of a snake coming in the back.
I'm not sure if he threw that flash a bit prematurely. They didn't know he was there. Now Neil versus 2. Got 1. Got 2. Match point.
Shooting from Neilzinho.
Got 3.
And he has absolutely nailed it to take the tournament.
For them.
Great work from Neilzinho. Everyone seems to have woken up in the CT half. And what a fantastic way to finish it. A 3-on-1 clutch from Neilzinho. Absolutely amazing work from him. And that is the kind of play we expect to see from this FM Toxic lineup.
Absolutely.
That first map on Inferno, it looked like no one had really woken up and arrived onto the map. And now that CT half of Inferno, of Dust 2, sorry, we've seen what they're capable of. We've seen Som with some huge rounds. We saw Neilzinho then obviously with a massive 3-on-1 clutch to take the tournament, and he must be feeling pretty excited about that. What a great way to finish.
That's a great way to end the game, isn't it? Neilzinho, like we saw earlier on the Nuke game against Eternity, he was playing outstanding, and I think he's really proven, you know, that he sort of had to pick his team up. He is the in-game leader, you know, he is the captain. He's had to go, come on guys, pick our games up, and he's done it himself, so he's been leading from the forefront there.
So who was your MVP for that game? If you had to compare, if you had to look at both maps across
it's hard, isn't it? I think JT played amazing on Dust 2 for CRG. Equally Som really opened up on that CT pistol. And then on Inferno, you know, Spuds had some really good moments. Red Snake as well.
I need one name.
Go on then.